Union Finance Minister Arun Jaitley, who unveiled the 2015-2016 budget, received mixed reactions. Though Arun Jaitley, in his budget presentation, claimed that the budget aims to ramp up growth, aided by a slowed pace of fiscal deficit cuts and a raft of tax measures in a bid to put private, domestic and foreign capital to work, critics, however, feel otherwise. Mango News made an attempt to capture the mood of industrialists, economists and representatives of agricultural sector besides others. While appreciating Narendra Modi government's some measures like focusing on infrastructure development, yet they seem not so enthused with incorporate tax cut from 30% to 25% over next 4 years. This is what Hari Govind Prasad, Chairman of Direct Taxes Committee of AP and Telangana Federation of Chamber of Commerce and Industry, when asked about his reaction.
I think that this budget has given a fillip for making success Make in India. And the major important factor is infrastructure for any industrial activity to take up or come up. So infrastructure, tax-free bonds have been introduced in the areas of infrastructure by way of rail, road and infra. So tax-free bonds introduction is one major fillip which has been given into this budget, apart from creation of a national infrastructure fund by increasing the allocation by more than 70,000 crore for infrastructure alone.
Similarly, the veteran farmers group leader like Reddy Chengal Reddy had come down heavily on Narendra Modi-led BJP government's budget by asking what is there for farmers to cheer. He says in the past also, successive governments, including the erstwhile BJP-led NDA government under the stewardship of Atal Bihari Vajpayee, had made similar promises, but none of them were implemented. This is what he has to say.
In our view, I don't think it will be of any relevance, because already the existing AP reforms have been introduced, and it is for the state governments to implement them. Now BJP, there are a number of states under BJP, whether it is Gujarat, Maharashtra, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, they can do it in a matter of few months, but they are not doing it. The problem is that this again Mr. Jaitley comes out with another scheme, again this will be discussed, again this will be, it will go through the delay, and at the end of the day, I don't understand why this a new name is given, all sorts of things. You see, this is what we don't appreciate. Why is the need for him to again give this new name when already there is an existing marketing act which is not implemented by the states? If Mr. Modi wants, let him call all the states and ask them to reform it in a time-bound manner. It is there. I don't think this new thing, new grandestine announcements, we don't believe all these things as if he is going to rediscover or reinvent anything. Honestly, we are not happy. Whatever they mean it, whatever they want to do it, it is not going to happen. We know earlier it has taken more than 10-12 years. Now if he starts again a new scheme, I don't know whether he will be able to complete during the next 4-5 years. No, I don't believe it.
But former bureaucrat turned politician Dr Jayaprakash Narayan feels otherwise. He feels some of the initiatives were worth appreciating, while others need time for scrutiny. Yet, a moderate step in the right direction is what he meant, and this is what he has to say.
In some ways, this is a path-breaking budget. But no budget can transform the lives of people overnight. And we are a poor country. But given the constraints, for the first time in our history, a very serious effort has been made, a path-breaking effort, to create universal social security measures. There are 5 in particular that the Finance Minister has mentioned. The first is the accident insurance for all the poor people of the country. The second is life insurance for all the poor people of the country. The third is a universal pension scheme. The fourth is for the senior citizens' welfare, the elderly people. And the fifth is for the disabled people, for the physically challenged people, their welfare. So 5 significant social security programs, government assistance, are launched. While this is only the beginning, it's a very solid beginning to create a system of genuine welfare for all the poor people of the country. To that extent, I think it's a path-breaking budget and we should support it.
In that backdrop, Neither the much-awaited budget proposal has anything to boast of or describe as big bang, as many anticipated, or it can be considered as game changer. The budget also doesn't reflect Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas claim by the Prime Minister Narendra Modi. News Desk, Mango News.
आज मैं कहता हूं कि देश को समृद्ध बनाने के लिए राज्यों को समृद्ध बनाना है। देश को सशक्त बनाने के लिए राज्यों को सशक्त बनाना है।